Hi and welcome back to the channel. Should you have a girlfriend in Pattaya? Hi and welcome. I'm on the rooftop in my condo and it is absolutely boiling today. The weather's gone a lot better. So I've been making quite a lot of videos lately and I've had some, look, I'm going to say it right, some absolutely ridiculous, ludicrous comments, right? So I'm going to tell you a little bit about me so we can put this to bed once and for all, because it was entertaining and it is entertaining, right? But I got to be honest with you, I think some of it were just mental, absolute mental. Most of the comments are great, right? So let's start off with the first one, right? Should you have a girlfriend in Pattaya, right? Can you find love in Pattaya? I don't think you can. I'll be honest with you. I don't think you can find true love in Pattaya. I've been coming here donkey's years, right? I'm not a newbie. I'm not naive. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to get fleeced. I'm not going to get ripped off. I'm not going to be taken for a mug, and so on and so on and so on. So the only way how we can sort this out is dissect it one by one. So let me take my glasses off, right? So we can have a proper chat and you can see the expressions on my face. Let me tell you a little bit about myself, right? So we can put this absolute bollocks, because that's what it is, to bed, right? When I arrived in January, I had a girlfriend back in the UK. How that worked is totally irrelevant, right? So I was seeing a girl over here for best part of 3 months, every day. She lived with me, exactly the same as this girl is living with me, right? At the end of the 3 months, like it always happens, money come up, right? So she left. I didn't shed one tear. I didn't get fleeced. I didn't get ripped off. And anybody knows me that thinks I'm going to get, I'm just going to part with my money willy-nilly, well, you're quite clearly bonkers, because the only people that get ripped off in Pattaya are naive people who believe all the rubbish and part with their money, right? I don't care how clever a girl is or what her motives is. If the guy will not part with his money, the girl cannot take his money off her. I've had one comment saying, this girl now is entitled to half of what I own by law. And if I don't pay it, I'll be in this trouble and that trouble. What an absolute load of crap. The second one, which I find, this comes up all the time, which I find absolutely hysterical, right? Hysterical. If you don't get rid of this girl, you're going to end up back in the UK skint. How? How does that work? I keep sending the messages. I reply to every message. I don't get any replies back. This is why I'm making this video. So you're giving me extra content. Absolutely brilliant. Cheers. So how does that work? You're paying her a salary. No, I'm not. You're doing this. No, I'm not. She don't like you. Up to her. You're going to be another one that's on Thai Talk with Dan stories. Do you think them stories are true, Anne? Do you think all them stories that he says are true? He probably makes half of them up. I don't know if he does, but he probably does. I'll tell you about getting fleeced. I was married 20 years, right? We had a divorce. She tried to take me for every single penny, right? That ended up in the courts, right? Trying to sort it out. I had a Thai girlfriend here when I was young, naive and stupid. I took her back to the UK. It cost me £10,000. Do I regret any of it? No. Do I regret anything I do in life? No, nothing. So if you're going to comment on my videos, that's great. But you've got to understand, right? I do YouTube for entertainment purposes. I do it for fun, and I do it basically because it keeps me out of the bars. So that's another thing that we can talk about, right? When I was in the bars every day, I was told, you're a prick, you're this, you're that, you're a pisshead, shame on you, out every day, disgusting, this, that, and the other. So I stopped going to the bars, and now I got comments saying, you need to ditch this girl and get back to your old ways. This is why that we subscribed to you. This is why we done this. This is why we done that. Listen to me now, right? Like, listen, right? I'm a very, very clever guy, right? I don't wish to be in the bars all the time this time around, right? I've got myself some female company, which at the moment suits me, right? If it ends next week, it ends next month, it ends in 6 months. It's no big deal to me, right? I know the score, yeah, right? This spare, right, is like stone. This spare is my wallet. And the only thing that comes out of that wallet is what I want it to come out of. So don't worry about me getting fleeced. Don't worry about my situation, because honestly, you haven't got a clue. You're commenting on entertainment. It's like commenting on Coronation Street. Coronation Street's not real. YouTube is not real. So the ones who are messaging these ludicrous messages, come on now, get a grip, right? Because I've come to Thailand to relax, chill out, and have a time in my life. I've worked hard for years and years and years. Like I always say on my comments, and if you watch my lives, you'll probably understand me more. But I'm going to make us go on and on and on until you get the message. Because to be fair, the comments are not bad. You know, they're not vile comments. They're just comments that just have got no substance to them whatsoever. None. No substance whatsoever. The reason I make this sort of content on YouTube, I vowed if I was ever going to do YouTube in Pattaya, and I've done YouTube back home for about 2 years before I even made a video here. I vowed I would never like walk down streets or walk down sides and say, this is so-and-so, this is so-and-so. The same old that gets spewed out all the time. If I needed money, I would take up the offers that I've been offered by certain companies, certain restaurants. Come and eat in my restaurant, we'll give you a free meal, we'll give you this. Just say that my steak is amazing or my breakfast is amazing, which I've declined. I've declined on every opportunity. My live streams, I choose to take that off making money. So I make this content purely for entertainment and for you lot to enjoy watching something different in Thailand, in Pattaya. So chill out. One of the comments I read this morning, this is why I'm up here, right? Responding to the comments, which I think is brilliant. It's quite clearly the girl don't like you. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. It's quite clear the girl is only with you for a salary. When have I ever said I'm paying her a salary? When? Never. So you're just making that up. So you're probably sitting in your house back in the UK or Australia or wherever you are, and you've been fleeced before, and you're thinking, this guy's a prick. This guy ain't got a clue. This guy's naive. This guy's a tosser. This guy's a 51-year-old guy, knows every scam, every trick in the book in Pattaya. Only parts with what he intends to part with, what he wishes to part with. So come on, boys. You know, keep it real, is it? And stop being silly, because it is quite funny. It is. Whatever I do, and I accept, right? I'm on YouTube, so I'm going to get people commenting, and I put myself out there, and I expect to be commented, and I don't mind anyone having an opinion, but you've got to have substance with it. And when I message you and counteract the argument, I don't get any messages back. So look at me, right? Look, it's 12:25. I just got out of bed. I don't drink nowhere near like I used to. My health is pretty good now, right? My bank balance is very healthy. In fact, right, now, it don't matter how I do it or what I do, right? I'm spending less money since I'm with her, right? That's fact. I'm telling you it's fact. So you can't tell me it's not fact. I spend less money than I'm with her. I've got the same amount of money in the bank as what I did when I came out on the 2nd of November, and that's with me paying 1 year's condo up front. So my life is absolutely awesome. And I make these videos to inspire other people to come and live the dream that I'm living. Because it is a dream, right? It is a dream. It's been my dream for years and years and years and years. So I know I'm waffling on a bit, but I think it's good that we air this out. And I'll probably get a lot of abuse of this one because you're all crazy. So don't worry about me, right? My health is fine. My finances are fine. My love life is fine. I'm fine. Because watch my video on Koh Larn when I said I was on my own. I wasn't on my own. I was quite clearly with a girl. I spend months and months and months with girls at a time in Thailand, and it's never ever affected me financially, emotionally. I'm totally hardened to Thailand. So continue watching my videos and continue enjoying my videos and like, subscribe and share. But come on, boys, keep it real, is it? I mean, just keep it real and stop saying stuff that you can't back up, just making stuff up. I had one comment, I've been here 20 years, I know what I'm talking about. That's absolute fucking bollocks, right? It don't matter if you've been here 6 months or 30 years, right? Yes, you can get sucked in by it, right? You can. And I see a lot of people get sucked in by it, but I'm not one of them. And I'm not going to be on Thai Talk with Dan where I've jumped off this balcony or I've gone back to whale skint. It's impossible for me to go back to whale skint. It's impossible for a Thai girl of any shape or form to take my money off me that I don't wish to give. My money is in the UK. It's not in Thailand, right? And I feed myself a month's salary, right? I'm nowhere near spending my month's salary now. Life is good. Life is brilliant. And keep following me on my journey. Rant over. Subscribe to my live channel, WBW Live, where I do live streams once a week. I'll probably be doing one Friday this week instead of Sunday because it's New Year's Eve. There you get to talk and abuse me and ask me all the questions that you want, and I can answer the questions that you want. But don't worry, Welsh Boy Webby is still living the dream. So, pardon me. So, I shall see you on the next video, and I'm making quite a few this week, as you can see, because I'm not in the bars getting pissed. So, bye for now.